guys, my name's Branden Sewell. I'm the owner of Seal Pro Painting, and this is our second episode of our series of community spotlights here on the Space Coast. We're highlighting different businesses and entrepreneurs here in Brevard County, just to let you guys know more about them and the services that they offer. Today I'm here with Joan Abbott of Floors Direct. She does sales and design here. So Joan, tell me a little bit more about Floors Direct.
Well, Floors Direct is owned by one family, the Copelands.
Okay.
And they have 3 stores here in Melbourne, 1 in Stewart, and down in Plantation.
Okay.
My owner lives in the Stewart area, and he doesn't like to be further than an hour and a half from any customer.
Awesome.
So even though I and others might work with a customer, or we're working with them, but they are ultimately Kent Copeland's customers.
Awesome.
And I've worked here for about 5 years, almost, coming up on an anniversary soon.
Awesome. Congratulations.
And he is a teacher. He cares. His integrity is like nobody else that I've ever worked for.
Awesome.
So this is my last land. I love it. I found my place.
Awesome. That's great. Well, it's cool. I know that you've mentioned this is the largest
Largest showroom for flooring, for interior design elements. We have flooring, we have tile, we have backsplashes, we design the bathroom remodels.
Okay.
We do that all the time.
Awesome.
And we have a huge showroom as you walked into.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's around 10,000 square feet.
Yeah, it looks like there's a lot to offer here. Tell me a little bit more about the mission. You talked a little bit about the owner. What would you say is the mission and just like the heartbeat of Floors Direct and what matters to them?
So I would say, and I kind of coined the term, that I'm Joan Abbott and I am remodeling Brevard from the floors up. And we do that in every county that our reach is. And we want to provide outstanding products for the do-it-yourselfer, for the builder, for the a subcontractor who has found independent work, and especially for the homeowner that doesn't know what to do.
Awesome.
But they've got a lot of projects to remodel their home, to make it their own.
Right.
And so here we can do it all.
Awesome. That's great. So tell me, what is the customer experience like here? When a customer first gets in touch with you, going through the process of picking out, exactly which product they're going to use. Just kind of talk me through that experience from start to finish, having a job done, and how that works.
So I have built a referral business, and we're always, of course I love it when people call me first, because then I've got homework for them to do so that I can find them and minimize their time here. I think everybody wants to go really quick, really fast, not have to come back, 40 times, but sometimes it takes that, depending on the size of the project. But so if I know what their home looks like, if I know the room size, if I know, some of those their style. There's so many different styles to which we decorate.
Right. Yeah.
And I like people to do homework on, give them a plug, Pinterest.
Yeah.
Houzz, HOUZZ.com. Those are great places to, and I'm sure you do it too with your business.
Yeah, absolutely. Colors come up all the time, and one of the first things I do is I'll say, have you gone out and found things that you like already, whether it's on Pinterest, Instagram, other forms of social.
Show me so that I can find your style.
Exactly.
I always say, especially when there's a big remodel going on in their home, such as kitchens, bathrooms, everything, please find the floor you can afford first.
Sure, yeah.
Because you want to then base the kitchen cabinet color and the granite color off of those, because sometimes you can get really stuck because you bought a color that doesn't match anything.
Right, yeah.
And so I work hand in hand with a lot of clients. I've even been known to go to a home and visit. I don't do that with everybody, but special circumstances require.
Sure.
My design insight is free. And I think that that's also what they really like. But I also work hand in hand with designers all the time. They tell me what ideas they have in mind for their clients, and I know my product really well. After being here for 5 years, I can find it, and I love it. I was probably, the one of those people at home when they did have the TV on. It wasn't on the news. It wasn't on a sitcom. It was on do-it-yourself projects.
Sure.
And I love all of that home design and business design, because that's something else that we do is we remodel offices.
Awesome.
And we've got great crews. I've done a medical, a local doctor, and she has 9 doctors under the one roof, and 17 exam rooms.
Oh, wow.
And we coordinated that in 2 weeks.
Nice. That's awesome.
2 weekends without the patients,
That's
having to miss a beat. So we can provide an incredible service.
Right.
When we work together with clients.
Awesome. So it's both residential and commercial. Tell me a little bit more about the products that you offer. You offer residential products as well as commercial solutions. Can you tell me what you offer here and what's in the showroom?
So everybody's like, waterproof. Everybody wants waterproof. I come from a water restoration background, so I understand that very much so. And the most waterproof product that you can buy for your floors is tile. And half of our showroom is tile options.
Awesome.
Now that's not just limited to the floor, but it also is for the walls. Now, we buy containers. That's the magic that Kent Copeland has done. He buys and invests in huge containers of flooring so that we've got lots of in-stock product. Nice. So in 1 or 2 days, you can come pick it up. So contractors do love that part of whatever job. We also carry a full line of carpet, vinyl plank, laminate, and hardwoods.
Awesome.
So engineered hardwood is definitely, I love it. It feels great, and people don't have to be as scared of it as you might think. The market here in Florida, the flooring market, they have ceased selling bamboo flooring because it's very reactive to moisture and humidity. We have just a little bit of that.
Yeah, sure. Yep, absolutely. So tell me this. You mentioned that obviously you guys have commercial clients, you've had residential clients, you work with contractors. Who would you say is the larger portion of your customer base, and who's like that target customer who's going to fit what you have to offer best?
Our target customer, well, we have customers, we have referral sources. Our customers, most of them are residential.
Residential? Okay.
Residential. But once we do such an amazing job in their home, many are an owner, or their brother is, or their neighbor is, and they're like, wow, they were clean, they were efficient, they showed up on time. Those are huge in any contractor, because a lot of people will, some independents out there, they'll show up, stay for 3 hours and leave, and not be in communication for 2 hours or 2 weeks, and it's like, no, when we start the job, we keep going until it's closing hour, and then we come back.
So who is your ideal customer here at Floors Direct?
Well, as we all age, so do our homes.
Sure.
So we're finding that a lot of homes that were, wow, it's a new home. It's not very old. It was built in 2000.
Sure.
That's 22 years old. And that's an old shirt.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's time to change.
Yeah, yeah.
Even if it's the same family, but if it's been owned and repurchased and sold, it really takes a beating. A home does. So it's really important to, so that your environment, so that, you're at peace at home, you're enjoy entertaining at home. As you know, nothing changes a home like a fresh coat of paint.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love that, and right now, the colors that were 20 years ago are not the colors that are now.
That's for sure.
And less gray, especially in flooring. I teasingly, lovingly say that ever since COVID, we all went nuts, including the floors. And so everything that is the warm, peanut buttery, almond, macadamian, walnut, pecan, any of those nut tones are actually what's really popular now. And there was a day and time where everything was a darker gray on the floor, a light gray on the walls, a gray couch. No, we've got to mix that up.
Right.
And so I'm finding a lot of warmth from days gone back. That warm, creamy tones are coming back.
Absolutely.
And people are really liking it. It photographs well. And we take photos, in our home of people visiting and things like that. And those shared family memories that's what I do. I create an environment for people to enjoy their home.
Yeah, absolutely. So tell me, when somebody comes in as a customer, what is their experience going to be like from start to finish? Are they going to meet with you to pick out their flooring, and then what happens from there? Kind of, how's that all work out?
I am complimented on the fact of not just me, but our whole staff. You're greeted with a smile. And that doesn't sound like a hard thing, but there's many stores that they're too busy behind their desk. They don't have time for you. Tell me what you want, and I'll write it down and I'll give you a quote. That's not our experience at all.
Gotcha.
I'm pulling out tile, I'm putting things together, I'm finding a cabinet color, does this look better? I try to pick their brain. Sometimes if I am given a call that, Joan, I'm coming in 30 minutes, great. Then I'll set myself up for, a better customer experience with the people.
Sure.
Sometimes I can't control that I've got 3 customers all at the same time. But we try to help one another. There's not a that harsh commissioned,
high pressure
sales here. No, we want people to feel comfortable. People will take many samples home, and then we call on our measuring personnel to go and measure. He's been with the company almost 20 years.
Awesome.
Everybody knows him. His name is Howard. I think he's been in more homes than anybody in this community. And so he'll come and measure. He'll create a hand-drawn, but it's really very detailed, of their floor plan, of whether it be one room, one backsplash, or an entire home.
Okay.
And then from that, I create a quote based on what product we're doing. Many times he will measure more than one project, because over the course of the next 3 years, I want to do the floors, then I want to do bathroom A, and then I want to do bathroom B, and now we're going to add some tile to the back porch. We're going to make it a real inviting space, that front door experience. We do a lot of tile at the front door, down on the, get rid of that cement, put tile on it and make it go, wow. That curb appeal is really strong. So we do multiple projects for one client, and hopefully everything has gone smoothly with trusted installers that we trust, and the neighbors are impressed, because we're actually very concerned, or very focus driven on not only pleasing the customer but earning their referral.
Awesome. Now, can you clarify, you guys do in fact, do the install as well with installers that you have?
Yes.
Okay.
So people are more than welcome to be self-employers, you know, with a family member, a friend, somebody from church, wherever they, you know.
Yeah.
But we also have licensed and insured installers.
Okay.
Now, they carry their own insurance under their own flooring or tile company name.
Sure.
And so they are not paid until the job is complete,
Sure.
which is completely different than all the installers out there.
Sure.
Typically, it's 50% down, 100% down on the labor.
Yeah.
Our labor is not paid, and if your project is 2 months down the line, you're not paying for that labor until it's done.
Yeah.
Not the first day it starts, but the day it's complete and you love it. And so with materials, those need to be paid up front. We often take a special order of 50% down, or we take a deposit, you know, if it's an in-stocking product. And then before the materials leave the building, kind of like a grocery store, you can't take your groceries from Publix without paying for them. So the materials do need to be paid for. But if your project takes a week, you don't pay the installers until the end of the week.
Okay, awesome. So let me ask you this. Here, somebody comes to this location. How many staff members are there? What kind of, you know, service do the different staff play into their experience? And what qualifications does everybody have, as well as your installers?
So, well, we have Kent Copeland. His family owns the company, and they are very hands-on.
Okay.
In fact, he may be here today.
Okay.
You know, later on. We have an in-house manager.
Okay.
And he's fantastic to work for. Love Jason. Jason Stokes is fantastic. We have then a sales staff of 5.
Okay, great.
5 sales staff, and then a couple guys who are our warehouse manager and loading and unloading and all kinds of muscular work that would, you know, break my manicure.
A lot of stuff to move around.
But, you know, it's a small staff. Small staff of 10. That's repeated in each location.
Okay.
We can install all the way from commonly Titusville all the way down to Fort Lauderdale.
Okay.
Now, we have had some customers up in Daytona.
Okay.
And we have had customers over in Orlando. We just don't market ourselves that way, and we just have to work out a few details. But if you love our installers, which they do, we have 5-star reviews to prove it. We're there for you.
Awesome. Well, you know, before we take a look around at the store and see the different products that you have to offer and things like that, just for anyone who's watching this video, could you just let them know the best way to find out about you, the best way to get in contact, if they would like to use your services or, you know, the products that you have to offer? Could you just tell them that?
So one of the ways that people come is they physically drive here, and we are on 192 here in Melbourne. We're between Wickham and I-95, and we share the parking lot with Babcock Furniture. So you can find us online at Floors Direct Inc. INC. So Floors with Floors plural Direct inc.com. And we have a great website. It has lots of product on there, but not all of it. Not all of it. We're into flooring. We're not into technology.
Gotcha.
But it's a pretty active, interactive website. And you can also always call us at 321-728-7944.
Awesome. Well, that's great. I'm sure you'll have some people who reach out. And just a couple fun questions really quick before we walk around. What's your favorite place to eat in town? If you could go anywhere, best place to have a meal?
I have 2.
Okay, sure. What's the 2?
You can often find me at Hemingway's.
Okay.
I love Hemingway's. Their service is fantastic, and I love their vibe. And the other one is Ichabod's Dockside. They have the best seafood, and if you're in Florida, you've got to have seafood. So those are my 2 favorite favorite restaurants.
Good stuff. Other question is, what's your favorite thing to do outside of work, just to have fun?
My friends.
Hanging out with friends.
I am hanging out with friends. I have a women's Christian book club.
Awesome.
That I host on Monday nights, and we've got a new season coming up in the new year. And if it's got live music, I'm there.
Okay.
They pay me not to sing, but I love to hear other talent. Awesome. And so I saw Bonnie Raitt just last week, and Foreigner. So I'm always going to the King Center.
Awesome, good stuff. What's your favorite book on leadership or business?
I don't necessarily read those.
Okay. What's your favorite book then?
Jordan Peterson.
Okay, yeah.
And the 12 Rules of Life.
Yeah.
Now, you can run business based on those.
Yeah.
And you can be a leader based on having integrity.
Yeah.
And that book, by far, has refined or gave me the why I do the things that I do, but I was really glad that I was following a lot of his rules.
Yeah, no, I listen to a lot of, like his talks or things like that, but I haven't read his book, but that's good to know.
That's a great book.
I'll have to check it out. And then lastly, something not many people or maybe nobody knows about you. Something fun or... Something
fun. So I am an adrenaline junkie. It's not just music, okay? So
awesome.
I've skydived.
Oh, cool.
I've deep sea dived. I'm a zip liner.
Nice.
And so I have a few more things that I would like to do. The helicopter ride would be cool. People who do know me know that I'm a mom, a proud mom of 3 amazing sons, and one's in the Navy, one's in the Army Corps of Engineer, and one's learning right now to become a pilot. So
awesome.
Serving our community in big ways has always been live with legacy. It has been my charge to them.
That's great.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So I love the legacy that, my influence in Brevard hope to achieve.
That's great.
So, yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys. We're going to
Can I give you a
take
tour?
a look around and do a tour. All right, go ahead.
Hey, so welcome to Floors Direct. I want to show you a tour because, like I said, we're the largest showroom here in Brevard. So turn around. All of the floors on the floor are something that we carry in stock. These are all of our vinyls. And so we buy containers of flooring. And we sell them at great prices, and we have an online 10% discount, which can save you a lot of money. Come on over here. This is not your grandma's laminate. These are waterproof laminates, and no longer is vinyl the only waterproofing product. So all of these on the floor, once again, things on the floor are something that we sell that is in stock. And then we always have things that are upright. Those are special orders. Over here is our carpet gallery. Carpet is still in. Kids have sleepovers and they have friends, and everybody plays video games sitting on the carpet in the family room. So it's not just about hard surface. And follow me this way. We'll enter. We also make area rugs from carpet, so we can bind them and make exactly the size area rug that you need. Proudly, I love that we sell hardwood. Nothing feels like it. And then there's a lot of, Florida's a melting pot of people from around the country. And a lot of them come from up north where they had hardwood floors. And so don't be scared of it. It is beautiful. It is some of my favorites. Just love the feel under the feet of a engineered wood. And then here's our tile, and this whole left side of my showroom is tile. Tile for the floors, tile for your shower walls, tile for an accent wall. We have Backsplash tile. We have tile from Tennessee. I actually went to church with people who made this tile. This tile is from Tennessee, and there's actually some really strong, beautiful tile companies in Tennessee, Kentucky, and Alabama. So buy an American is really easy. And then this is what I do. I would make this bathroom come true in your home if this was a bathroom that you wanted. We are not plumbers. We're tile installers, and so you would have to coordinate with a plumber. And sometimes if we're tearing stuff down, you would also have to contract with a sheetrock professional to hang new drywall. And then call you, Branden. Yes, because a nice touch of paint looks, more than a touch, new colors of paint really changes the home. And we have a huge gallery of Backsplash tile and mosaics. These are used in showers and in kitchens and on accent walls, in bars, in businesses. If you look in every restaurant, the waiter and waitress stations are full of tile, just to keep it's easy to clean and moisture doesn't go through it. So tile is growing, meaning large format tile is is the hype, and less grout lines. Everybody tells me I hate grout. Well, if you hate grout, go big. And the bigger the size, the beauty is released. And wood plank tile. People tell me they want wood plank tile. I bring them here and they're like, no, I want tile, not real wood. And I'm like, this is tile. And this is a top seller, again, made in America. I love it. In a box of tile or in a collection, each piece has a face. Sometimes those faces are repeated, like there might be 12 faces, there might be 20 faces. This particular collection has 55 faces, which is just uncanny, and it's got a hand scrape look, and I sell a lot of this. So welcome to Floors Direct. We love customers, we love your office, we love even your church, because we have remodeled churches, and I just feel so fortunate to be here to service my community and make their dreams come true in their home. So Joan Abbott, Floors Direct, and I am remodeling Brevard from the floors up. I thank you so much, Branden, for this opportunity.